Welcome back. Today in sports, we have number 3 Alabama Crimson Tide taking on number 14 Arkansas Razorbacks. This is a big game with national title implications. It's currently tied up 17 and a touchdown apiece. We also have a matchup of 2 unbeaten teams with the South Carolina Gamecocks playing the Vanderbilt Commodores. Currently, the Gamecocks are up 14-0 with 2 touchdowns by Allison Jeffrey.
Man, I bet that's some game.
I bet so.
Some classmates interviewed students about their health here at Full Sail. Let's take a look at the video.
I think a cafeteria would benefit everyone here at Full Sail greatly because our schedules are so all over the place. We don't have, all that's open at like 5 a.m. is McDonald's. So I think having a 24/7 cafeteria would definitely benefit us as well, and it would help us save money too.
Fast food I would consider to be a little too greasy, not as healthy, and I feel Full Sail cafeteria would help provide healthier foods.
And it will keep us awake when we're in classrooms or in labs, and it'll be much more healthier than having caffeine down in your bloodstream.
I think being that as Full Sail students, since we can't go out and exercise that much, I think that it would definitely benefit us in some way to put in an exercise area or something along those matters.
Make programs to, jog around campus or even open a little small gym for students.
I think it would definitely be good for a lot of the students. Like I said, I live kind of far away, but if there was a fitness center for you guys and I was, as an instructor, if we were allowed to use it, pretty sure I'd use it at least once or twice a year.
Japan is once again struck with tragedy in the form of Mother Nature. On Wednesday, Tokyo was struck by Typhoon Roke. The 15th typhoon this season has claimed 6 people either dead or missing and left nearly 260,000 households in Japan without electricity. One of the facilities in the typhoon's path was the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, which is still leaking small amounts of radiation after the tsunami knocked out the power plant's backup generators.
Water has been continually injected in the core since the initial hit in March, and contamination from the radiation is slowly beginning to drop. Luckily, this most recent typhoon didn't cause any major damage to the nuclear plant.
The Westboro Baptist Church has been named the most hated family in America. Their family has grown to 71 members, all under the rule of Fred Phelps. Most of the members in the church are directly related to Fred Phelps. The church's first public service announcement was held on the afternoon of Sunday, November 27, 1955. Since then, they have been picketing many topics, including anti-gay protests, funerals of military soldiers, protests against Jewish institutions, and other protest activities.
The group came into national spotlight in 1998 when it was featured on CNN for picketing the funeral of Matthew Shepard, a young man from Wyoming who was beaten to death by 2 men because of his homosexuality. Since the church had attracted attention for many more actual and planned funeral pickets. If you would like to learn more about the church, watch the following 2 documentaries: The Most Hated Family in America and Fall from Grace.
Recent robberies in the Full Sail area have sparked concerns among students about the effectiveness of campus security and local police. We asked students what could be done to improve upon the situation.
I think to prevent robberies in the Full Sail campus area, they could definitely beef up security around here. I think that maybe making it a little bit more of a closed campus around here and having more security checkpoints.
Especially off campus and in the locations where people live in, like in the complex near the school.
I guess, get real security guards, not these toy soldiers they have.
I think we need shadows to get us around because it's really unsafe.
I feel safe on campus, but when I go home, especially the lights around the area, there's sometimes when you leave towards Colonial, there's no lights at all. I
don't know about the emergency phones.
I only know where like 3 of them are. I know that there's one over there next to the main entrance of Building 3, and I think there's another one behind Building 3. But I don't really know where they are.
One between Building 3 and 2.
I do not know where emergency phones are, but I do feel safe.
We'll be right back after this short break.
Building stock. I'm working on something big. fly. I just finally know what I have to do.
This Friday,
Roscoe!
going back home
Gotcha.
is never easy.
It's gonna be a long weekend. He started it. Ah! It got my mouth!
Freak! Good morning, Reggie.
Martin Lawrence. Welcome home, Roscoe Jenkins. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday.
Welcome back, and heads up! A 6-ton NASA satellite is currently plunging into Earth. An upper atmosphere research satellite has ceased to work due to old age and is now on an unpredicted crash course towards the planet. It could land anywhere from Africa to the United States, and bits of debris is also breaking off. The most likely scenario is the satellite will either burn completely up or land in the ocean. But keep an eye in the sky over the next week or so, just in case. This just in, the Pacific Ocean has recently been impacted by the satellite. It's killed a few fish.
It's definitely a tragic day.
Definitely a tragic day.
We will now go over the buzz of what's going on the digital cinema camera market and the argument over what brand or model will become the future iconic digital cinema camera. In layman's terms, which one is the best for the best price or workflow efficiency. A lot of both mainstream and independent filmmakers have been raving about the Red Epic and the Arri Alexa. Although the two have pros and cons, their differences are currently competing for the most efficient and lightweight camera to allow filmmakers to utilize for both 3D on a Steadicam, while Sony just stepped in with their new F65. The F65 is both cost efficient as well as having the hardware capabilities to surpass the quality of both the Arri Alexa and Red Epic. The new F65 has an 8K CMOS sensor that outputs 4K images with revolutionary ease and quality.
To close our show, we'll give you a quick weather update with Shay Lee.
And partly cloudy, though this afternoon looks dreary with a 60% chance of heavy rain. Scattered thunderstorms tonight with a continued 60% chance of thunderstorms through Sunday. The rest of the week looks just as cheery as continued chances of thunderstorms into the rest of the week. Stay dry, Florida.
Well, that's all we have for today.
Thanks for watching, and we're out of here.